I am Jason Threadgold of Jason Threadgold, Funeral Director from the UK.
What did you get out of being here at Strat Week?
It's really opened our eyes in the possible. We always thought was probably the impossible. To break things down into sections has given us that vision that we can actually move towards where we want to get to with not as much effort as we thought we potentially needed in the first place.
What made our Strat Week stand out from other options in the market?
I think through knowing Brad and our coach initially anyway, that kind of set us on the path that we probably wanted to follow that. Knowing what both our coach and Brad has done over the years, we can sort of buy into the theme of how it was going to be running and to get our minds expanded by what's coming to us. It was just a no-brainer for us.
Tell us about any difficulties or challenge you faced before Strat Week and that made you enroll in Strat Week.
We, over the years, had got to a point where we felt that our business was not going to move into the areas we thought it would do. Bringing on a coach to start with through ActionCOACH, that put things in perspective of how we need to get there, but by moving further on into the Strat Week, then that's expanded it even further. So we have a clear vision now of where we need to get to.
During your experience here with us, what was the thing you enjoyed the most?
I like doing numbers. So I'm a numbers guy. So I like breaking it down, putting it into sections, looking at the end goal, but then working back to see how you get to that year on year. You can't go in there thinking overnight, I'm going to get to that. So breaking it down into sections, that works for me.
What are your biggest BFO moments or aha moments you've had during the program?
Working back the maths. I mean, to think that you could possibly take yourself to the level that we're trying to achieve, I just thought was impossible. But because you're breaking it down into sections, it's just shown me that it is possible. And having other people in the room that you can bounce off as well and get ideas from them. You're in a room full of like-minded people. They're all here for the same reason, so we can equally utilise them as much as Brad and our coach.
Was there one thing about Strat Week that surprised you the most? Was there something that we did that you didn't expect?
I don't really know what we expected, really. Coming into it, we were quite open-minded as to what was going to be thrown in front of us. But to be getting so much knowledge so quickly, that's really taken me by surprise. I expected a lot of the learnings we've had would take years, but in a matter of a few days, we've gained an awful lot of knowledge.
If you had to choose one, what would be your favorite feature of Strat Week?
Crikey, it's all been so great. I think if I was to pick one, it would probably be the interaction one business against another and making the comparison, what they're doing in their business to what we could potentially do in our business. I think that's the thing that's opened my mind a lot.
How has your experience been with having your coach here as well?
Having John, our coach, here with us, that's been great. I mean, he's been to Strat Week before, so he kind of gave us the outline of what was going to be happening. But to have him here, he has a knowledge and an insight into our business. And we like to think we've got quite a unique business that we thought was unscalable. So for him to be here and him to know the background of our industry, that's helped a lot.
What would you tell someone who's considering joining Strat Week?
Just do it. Why would you not? A lot of people, I would think, are probably skeptical about the cost of the thing. In the grand scheme of it, the cost of this is nothing. You are going to gain so much more just by spending a little, really. So yeah, definitely get yourself on board because everybody needs what we've been through.
If there is one word you could use to describe your experience here, what would it be and why?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And the reason I say amazing is because it's all right me sat here telling you that you should do this and you should come and it's all great. You have to experience it. And you are never going to have been through anything like this until you actually get here.
Is there anything you'd like to comment on or say about Strat Week?
Everybody that's involved in it, not just Brad, everybody involved with it has looked after us, kept us up to date with everything. Anything we needed was there for us. So yeah, just it is a fabulous location. It's a fabulous team that are here. So I would just say everything is perfect.
What are you expecting looking to reach after attending Strat Week?
We will get home. We've got a lot to go through when we get back home. Some of it we'll share immediately with our teams. Other things we need to gradually bring them on board with it, because you can't just throw everything we've taken on in a week to them. It would just blow their minds, and then start moving towards where we're setting our plans and goals to be.
Will you be joining again?
Most certainly. Yeah, we'll be back if you want us back.